Syah, tak boleh lagi? Cantik cincin. Alah, pakai sikit pun tak boleh ke? Sorry. Pergi mana? Hai, Dek. Alamak, jatuhlah.
Well, topic for this video is about sexual misconduct and focusing more in school communique. So the meaning of sexual misconduct is the same like sexual harassment. It is described as conduct that includes uninvited and inappropriate sexual remarks or physical advance in the office or other professional or social settings. Sexual harassment is a form of misconduct that can lead to termination since employers are required to create a safe and conducive working environment. There are a few examples of sexual misconduct. The first one is harassment, inappropriate touching, exploitation, assault, sharing explicit content, and the last one is verbal or written misconduct. Then we move to the issue. There are many issues related to sexual misconduct in school. This shows that school safety and environment need to be improved and to be enhanced. Among the issues mentioned in this video are 2 male teachers remained in custody for sexually assaulting female students in Malacca, and another one is teacher molest 6th grade student in school haunted house.
Mengulas lanjut, katanya dalam kes pertama mangsa, 16 tahun mendakwa kejadian berlaku di bilik seni di sekolahnya di daerah Melaka Tengah pada 11 Mac lalu kira-kira jam 2 petang. Dalam satu lagi kes, guru berusia 46 tahun didakwa memeluk pelajar perempuan berusia 16 tahun di bilik sakit sebuah sekolah menengah di sini pada 11 Julai lalu.
Pemangku Ketua Polis Melaka, Datuk Muhammad Nazri Zawawi berkata, mangsa pertama menceritakan suspek mengajaknya memasuki ke rumah hantu sekolah kira-kira pukul 10 pagi dan mencaburnya dengan cara memeluk dan memegang payudara. Mangsa pertama tidak berani membuat apa-apa kerana ketakutan sebelum mangsa kedua juga telah diperlakukan perbuatan sama oleh suspek dalam rumah hantu berkenaan. Beberapa guru lain kemudian mencari suspek yang masih berada di kawasan rumah hantu bertanyakan kejadian itu, namun suspek menafikannya.
There are several factors of sexual misconduct in schools, including individual, family, and social and environment factors. First, for the individual factor. An important contributing factor is lack of knowledge about sexuality. Many students are unaware of what constitutes a healthy relationship. They are more exposed to manipulation because of their inability to recognize negative behaviors. Second, for family factor. Children who are raised in environments where there is a lack of parental supervision are more likely to turn to outside sources for emotional support or validation, which leaves them exposed to negative influences. Third factor is social and environment. Students with unrestricted internet access might unintentionally interact with explicit content, like pornography, where it is offensive and dangerous.
Sexual misconduct impacts victims, families, and the community. These impacts fall into 3 categories, which are physical, psychological, and academic and social impacts. First, for physical impacts, sexual misconduct victims run the risk of suffering from a variety of physical injuries. They may suffer internal damage, fractures, or bruises which require medical care. Second, for psychological impacts, victims frequently experience severe emotional and mental trauma. It is probable that they will suffer from disorders like anxiety, depression, and nightmares. They frequently struggle to focus, build wholesome relationships. Lastly, for social and academic impacts. In social terms, victims usually encounter stigma, condemnation, or skepticism from peers. Their social circle's lack of empathy or support frequently makes them feel even more alone and isolated. Because of the emotional damage, victims may avoid going to school, because they are afraid, ashamed, or anxious about confronting their predator.
Sexual misconduct is a growing issue that demands immediate action from everyone in society. Let's know how they can act to prevent the sexual misconduct. Students must learn to stand up for themselves by saying no to unwanted advances and being confident in reporting harassment to a trusted adult. They should also be dressed and cover their aura properly in line with Sharia. It is crucial that parents listen to their children if they speak up about such issues, believe them, and provide unwavering support. Parents should also be proactive in monitoring their children's interactions and educating them on safety. Next, schools play a vital role by setting clear boundaries and promoting awareness of sexual harassment. They should create environments where students feel comfortable expressing their concerns and knowing that their voices will be heard. The government has the responsibility to create specific laws targeting sexual harassment and strengthen support systems like NGOs and crisis centers that help victims find justice and healing. In conclusion, we must recognize that sexual misconduct is not just a personal issue. It is a societal problem that impacts everyone. As this behavior becomes normalized, its effects are felt deeply, leading to trauma, fear, and disruption in the lives of victims. By taking proactive steps, whether through education, support systems, or legislation, we can work together to stop sexual misconduct and create a safer, more respectful society for all. That's all from us. Thank you.